The South is actually a very, very important market, and marketers have realized this over the years. I think it spawned organized retail. Really, we have somebody from Vivek's here who have been the forerunners in retail in Madras. And the South also gave the world Rajnikant, if you like what I'm saying. And in many ways, the Madrasi matters. So we have a cross-section of speakers across categories. We have somebody from fashion and apparel. We have somebody from insurance. We have somebody from retail. We have somebody from the online space. So we have an actual cross-section of people who are going to share their experiences with you. And I would request the panelists to talk, perhaps sharing some of their experiences of growth. Obviously, their growth has been fueled by the southern markets, but as they reach out to other markets, maybe they will face some challenges. And you know, it's very fashionable to talk always about your successes, but if you do share some of the failings and the problems that you had, I'm sure that it'll help a lot of other entrepreneurs, you know, move that much faster towards whatever success they want to do. So I look forward to a very, very interesting discussion this afternoon.
I'm hoping to share with you the small bits of success and the larger bits of the failures that we have had as a brand as we've gone on the journey to reach where we are, and also share with you what we are trying to do. The South as a market, when that's the topic that I was told about, I was very specially charged up to talk about it because funnily enough, we've had some very interesting successes in the last 12 to 15 months. So, which reinforces my belief that that this part of the world, this part of this country is going to charge growth for a lot of categories. In our category particularly, it's going to be the next big area of growth. Indian Terrain started in 2001, so we're about 11 years old. We've grown primarily from the South. While today we are a national brand, we are available in North, West, and South primarily, and we still haven't yet gone to the East. We are a men's fashion apparel brand, purely focused on menswear. As a brand, we retail through multiple formats. We have our own stores. We sell through what we call departmental stores like Shoppers Stop, Lifestyle, Central, Globus, and we also sell through what we call multi-branded stores. So which covers the whole part of the country. The brands today are available in 120 towns and cities across. But the interesting thing is that we have stores in 72 towns across the country, and almost a third of our business today comes from the South. And we think it's going to be 40% in the next 5 years. So most brands think that their opportunities lie in the other parts of the country. We think our opportunity lies in the 4 southern states. And we're doing a lot towards trying to drive that piece. So I'll probably share a little bit more along the way, but the small thing that I wanted to share is that exclusive branded retail is the way forward that we see, which is having our own stores. And we've had successes because we've opened stores in towns. In the last 12 months, we opened 10 stores, all in Tamil Nadu. Each of those stores does upwards of 80-90 lakhs a year. So you can imagine what kind of revenue we've been able to start generating in one state. And we've mapped out that there is the possibility to do another 28 stores in Tamil Nadu alone. Andhra is supposed to be twice the size of Tamil Nadu for most product categories. Funnily enough, it is not for apparel, but when you just look at this as an example, we see that just having our own stores in the South, we see the possibility of taking our number of stores from 16 today to almost 60 to 70 just in the 4 southern states. That's why strategically we have taken a call that for us as a brand, the area of action is going to be TN Kerala, Andhra and Tamil Nadu primarily. Not to say that we will not focus on the rest of the country, but we see a greater part of our business coming from these 4 southern states in the next 4 to 5 years' time. And we just think that it's the tip of the iceberg. There are tons of small towns to be covered, lots of exclusive retail yet to be opened up, lots of guys expanding, opening bigger stores. Many of you have traveled to Kerala or if from Kerala will know that 4-5 years back, Kerala is a very interesting thing. You start from Calicut down all the way, you can actually drive down in about 12 hours time. And it's like one highway along the coast, and then you just get off everywhere and go into small towns. Till about 8 years back, you would have to travel at least 45 minutes to the next big town. So which means stores would open, large stores. I mean, the jewelry guys are the big guys in Kerala. I'm sure all of you know that, right? The Joy Alukas of the world, etc. Typically, they would open Calicut, Palghat, Thrissur, Cochin, Trivandrum. That is like a standard operating procedure. But today, you have all these big chains available virtually in every town as you go along, which means you have to get off the highway more often than get on the highway if you want to travel each of these places. And it's incredible that each of these towns, because of the presence of this one large retail store, how much it is driving consumption, because it's now accessibility is improved, more brands are now available, quality brands are available. When you look at all of that, and then you realize that there's still a lot more to be done. So, I mean, just one of the examples of how we as a brand are looking to, to expand our presence in the South, how we still think that there's a lot more to be had out here. I don't want to get into the natural advantages of the South. I'm sure there are a lot of others who will talk about it, the literacy, the organized retail. But the important thing I think to realize is that, and it kind of goes back, I'm a bit from what Murugu talked in the morning from his experiences in Bharat Matrimony. If you're a brand from the South and you have a strength out here, the first question to ask yourself is, have you really exploited these 4 southern states well enough before you start jumping and saying, oh, let me be in Delhi and Bombay and Calcutta and the rest of the country. So there's no formula which says that you must go out there first. You can first explore this part of the country and still make a large business for yourself while you still chase opportunities in other parts of the country. That would be my experience, and to share with and say, don't necessarily only look at having a presence in Delhi and Bombay. Of course, they're important, but this is where all the profits can be made. So if you can rationalize yourself, those who are leading businesses, if you can rationalize yourself, the rest of India is for the top line and South India is for the bottom line, then you still have a working formula which allows you to do both. So yeah, that's how we look at it. We actually have a formula which says metros are for top line and the rest of India is for the bottom line. Because nobody can make money selling in the metros with the amount of discounts that you have to give. So, but it's a necessary evil.
Good afternoon. As I was walking into the room around 12:30 in the afternoon, I could see Muruguvelu concluding his session, saying that today they have become an organization where they bring the yet to be married people to come together, get into love, and finally a new concept getting arranged of love plus arranged marriage have started enrolling. Once these two get married, the next job is to set up their homes. When they have set up their homes, I don't think so anybody can have a comfortable and a convenient life without the products what we sell. We are into the consumer durable business where almost all the 24 hours of the family in one way or the other way that we play a role for their convenience and for their lifestyle. Yes, just to share basically, in fact, yes, starting from morning, getting up, those days we used to give alarm pieces, but today mobile phones wake up as such. Yes, to make hot water heaters, to have a bath, to get into the kitchen for a good coffee, we have a coffee maker, to have your breakfast. Yes, all products from gas stoves to pans to everything is available. Yes, to keep your food fresh, there is refrigerators. To wash your clothes, there is washing machines. Yes, to keep you comfort, there is air conditioners and fans. You just look at it. And to entertain you, yes, we have panels of LCDs, televisions, everything. So there's no home without the products that what we sell. I will just share with you all the journey that how we started and where we are today. Yes, in the year 1965, an young lad belongs to Kola Gold Fields, got bitten by the inspiration of Swami Vivekananda while he was still studying and doing his engineering in Bangalore. He was inspired by the teachings of Vivekananda and Ramakrishna, came back to his father and said, no more I would like to be in the business, continue my studies. I would like to go and serve the people. I would like to open a shop. Father was shocked. Father didn't agree, but still the eldest son convinced him to see that in fact there, because here was the boy who had inspiration and who wanted to do something. Father borrowed about 10,000 rupees and gave it to him. This gentleman came all the way to Chennai, established a small store which is around 600 square feet of an area, employed about 3 people and did a turnover of about 1,65,000 rupees for that first annual year. And today, from there we have taken the journey. Yes, we do this 1,65,000 rupees in 1 hour of our sale today. In this journey, yes, certainly at one particular point of time, we had opened 3 showrooms in about 30 years' time, 1965 to 1995. At that time, the inspiration for all of us was to see that in fact that how do we open 30 showrooms in the next 3 years? Yes, did we complete 30 stores in 3 years as per the vision? No. Yes, certainly it is not. It has taken a lot of time basically in fact to put up the next 30 showrooms into the city. In the process of expansion, yes, we had an opportunity of acquiring another 2-3 brands in the year 99. Yes, we started learning not only managing our brand, also to learn basically in fact how to manage different brands. That was another learning experience. At one time in our kitty we had about 4 brands together to manage, and we were managing individually these 4 brands. So this was the kind of challenge that which we had. Finally we merged 2 brands, and finally today we have 2 brands. One is Vivek's and Jainsons. Today we are in 16 cities of Tamil Nadu and 1 city of Karnataka. Yes, today we have almost about 47 stores with an annual turnover about 500 crores of rupees. And almost about 1,000 employees directly they work in the retail outlets, and another 1,000 employees work in our service station. What is unique with Vivek's? The uniqueness of the Vivek's was always keeping the values of our founder, yes, service to the mankind. So this was what it was embodied in all of us from the beginning, how we can give and add value to our customers in the form of service. Today, if you ask me, we handled almost about 1,000 service calls per day. Yes, we handle another 800 calls of either enquiries or challenges that the customers are facing and then doing it. Almost about 2,000 calls nearly a day basically in fact through our call center basically, which is equipped with about 100 people, okay, are being given the service to take care of the customers. Now is this customer the same than what he was earlier? He has changed. Those days we have seen a customer waiting for a mixie for 30 days after booking is placing an order with us. But today once he places his order, once he makes the payment, he needs the delivery the next 30 minutes time. Yes, he has become more demanding, more challenging. He would like to have everything basically in fact there, inclusive of what is called as the price, inclusive of the price that he would like to see it's done. Our business principle was that always is customer service.